All right, EB, I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this for weeks and weeks and weeks. As part of the big 600th episode here at CoasterRadio.com, we are about to play our most ambitious game show ever.
I love this so much. It is called Last Fan Standing. And Mike, I'm so excited about this. So 100 fans are listening to the show live right now as we're recording it. And the format of the game is like this. We're going to be dropping trivia questions with multiple choice answers simultaneously to all 100 listeners who are joining us live right now. They're using an app that they then can choose the right answer. If they get the right answer, they move on to the next question.
Yep.
If they get the wrong answer, they're eliminated from the contest.
Yes, and we have 30 questions that we have written. They start off very easy, and they keep getting harder and harder and harder. And what's going to happen is as the questions keep going and as people survive, we're going to add money to the pot. So once we get to question number 5, we add $20 to the pot. Once we get to question 10, we add another 20. And we keep going on and on and on till once we get to question 25, if there are still fans standing, that's $100 in the pot. And the last fan standing, the one who has answered all the other questions while the other 99 have failed, that person gets $100 of sweet cash in their pocket. So are you ready, EB? Should we get this?
I'm ready. I want to see these. So once this comes up and once it goes live, I think there's 20 seconds to make your selection, guys. So don't be late. If you don't answer, you get it wrong.
Yeah. All right. So let's begin playing Last Fan Standing. All right, EB, here is question number 1. What year did Coaster Radio begin? And here we go. Was it 2000? 2005, 2010, or 2020?
Well, last year was a big year, Mike. I'll just say that as a hint. If you answered D, you're wrong.
Well, you know, we did just celebrate the 15-year anniversary last year. If you do that, well, but time's up, BB. Let's go ahead and check out what the CoasterRadio.com voted here.
Oh, okay.
There it goes.
Good. So 91 listeners are still in the game.
Yeah, 91%. So yeah, let's see what the correct answer is, though, EB. Yes, it's 91%.
Yeah.
So that, of course, we did start the show in 2005. So let's go ahead and check out the leaderboard here. Check that out. A lot of people in. So out of 109 total players, 37 eliminated, EB, 72 surviving.
Oh my gosh! What happened to the 37? Maybe we didn't have. Maybe we had some non-answerers. I guess maybe is what happened there. So we've got 72 moving on. This is great. There's the list.
So
this is cool. I like that we get the usernames.
Yeah, we lost a lot already though. Look at that, 37.
Okay.
So all right. So let's move on. Here is question number 2. Which of the following does EB now call his home park? Is it A, Kentucky Kingdom, B, Six Flags Magic Mountain, C, Holiday World, or D, Kings Island?
Oh, now this is a good one. This is a good one. And I think people know the answer to this one, or at least they ought to.
There is a tricky one in there, though. There's a tricky answer that people might think it is.
There's no trick.
You don't think?
There's no trick.
All right. Well,
I live in Indiana.
Time's up, EB. Let's see what people voted. 93% saying Holiday World, and of course, that is the correct answer. Holiday World is in. Let's see what the rankings are. Oh, now look, even more people eliminated, though. 46 out, 63 surviving. Look at all the names coming up there. That's pretty cool. This is fun,
great.
right?
This is great. This is good. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to move on. Congratulations to those 63. See you later to the other 46. Let's move on to question number 3. In what sitcom did Mike and EB appear as background extras? Was it A, Everybody Loves Raymond, B, The Big Bang Theory, C, Curb Your Enthusiasm, or D, How I Met Your Mother? Sorry, EB, I forgot you can see these too. That's right.
Well, I can see them, but I was just realizing we weren't reading the multiple choices earlier, and the listeners to this podcast are not hearing them. So we do have to read them. I hope you guys know this one.
Yeah.
I hope you do.
Yeah, this, of course, is one of the most famous things we ever got to do. Let's see what the audience said. Oh, yeah, 95%. They all know it was How I Met Your Mother. A couple people said Everybody Loves Raymond, though. Check that out. I'm surprised.
That could have been fun. I wouldn't have minded that.
Or The Big Bang Theory, maybe. I mean, that kind of similar a little bit. But, yeah, so, of course, the correct answer, How I Met Your Mother. Let's see how everybody did there. I think we did knock out a few. Yeah, only 62 survivors now who are left. So there are all the names going by. Really, really cool. I like this. So let's move on to question number 4. The CoasterRadio.com catchphrase, 2 weeks, is a reference to which film?
Oh, this one might knock some people out here, Mike. The options are RoboCop,
Yep.
B, Starship Troopers, C, Judge Dredd, and D, Total Recall.
Oh, yeah, this could be a tricky one. This might be a tricky one because we say 2 weeks all the time, but
weeks,
do
but
fans
we rarely explain it.
Yeah, that's true. And does anybody from not born in the 80s know this? But
I hope they can recall the answer.
let's see. Let's see what they say. Oh, look, see? This is where we start losing
knocked
people.
out a bunch there.
Yeah, knocked out a bunch. Only 50% saying the right answer. Total Recall. So, yeah, now when we look at the rankings, man, only 33 survivors. That was a savage question, man. That knocked out a lot.
That was a savage question.
Yeah.
Nice. We still got, all right, we still got Dustini, Cosman, Skippy, Bob. We got Alan B, Greg N, Dale from Dayton.
That was a tough one, man. But 2 weeks is something that we have said on this show over and over and over. So, all right, so here we go. So now we are getting to question number 5. Everybody who gets it after this is already into the money, right? Because that's the $20 money question. The winner will see some type of cash.
That's right. So we are at the point now we are giving a prize to the last fan standing.
Yes,
so we're 33 left in the game. We are on question 6.
Oh, no, 5. Here comes 5. What is the nickname for the original 5 hosts of CoasterRadio.com?
Collectively.
Yes. The Fab Five, the Joint Chiefs, the Coaster Clan, or the Theme Park Podcast Posse?
Well, gee whiz, I hope we're not the Coaster Clan.
I know that sounds a little wrong, but I like it anyway.
We're not that.
Yeah, so I don't know. Let's find out, though. This is interesting. And this I think, actually has a little bit of trivia behind it. The name actually be given by Mario. So let's see what the audience thought it might be. 66% saying the Joint Chiefs.
Still in it. Good.
Yes, there you go. That is the correct answer. And yeah, look, though, 17% saying the Fab Five, a couple people saying the Coaster Clan. Also
it's not the Coaster Clan.
Yeah, the Theme Park Podcast Posse. So yeah, here we go. 27 survivors left.
PPPP.
So here we are, EB. 5 questions in. We've eliminated
Tim is in,
83
Leslie's
people already.
In,
Yeah.
Jordan's in, Mike W's in.
Yeah.
Ben's in.
Are you surprised that 84 people are gone already?
This is just like HQ trivia, Mike.
Yeah.
So you knock out a bunch of people with some of those savage questions, and then it gets down to maybe a dozen or so, and they go all the way. So let's keep going.
Yeah, all right. So here we go. So $20 into the pocket right now. This is pretty exciting. Let's move on, see if we can add a little bit more cash for those 27. But here's what's fun, too. The 84 playing, they can keep playing along. They can't win, but they can at least have fun with some of the trivia.
Keep playing.
That's cool. All right, here we go. Question number 6. In season 1, the hosts of the podcast were called Coaster Posers by members of what website?
Ooh, in the forums, we were, discussed and made to be Coaster Posers on Coaster Buzz, Theme Park Review, Screenscape, or Coaster 101.
Yeah, you got to be an old school fan to know this one. But also I think you could guess maybe too. Even if you didn't know, you can maybe guess. But it's a little tricky too. You never know. So let's find out. Now, let's see first.
Well, I know one of those didn't even exist.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. They're going to be happy though. Coaster 101 happy that they're in there though. Let's see though. 60% saying Coaster Buzz, 26% saying Theme Park Review, a few saying Coaster 101, a few saying Scream. Lance would never call us Coaster Posers at Screamscape.
No, not Lance, but I can see TPR. They probably were mumbling it under their breath.
Posers. Let's see what the correct answer is, EB. It's Coaster Buzz, of course. That's, in fact, where the Coaster Boy character came from those guys calling
Coaster Posers. What's your coaster count?
Exactly. That's where it came from.
Podcast.
All right, let's see how many we lost on that one. Yeah, we're down to 22 survivors, man. 22 last
this is
fan
great.
standing.
This is going as well as it could possibly go. Pac-Man's still in.
Yeah.
Greg's still in. Dale's still in. Alex is still in. Alan is still in.
Yeah, so a lot still in. This is a lot of fun. So congratulations to the 22 and thanks to the 89 who played. Let's move on to question number 7, shall we? Prior to NPH, Coaster Radio attempted to recruit which celebrity to announce the show?
We did have a project before the NPH project.
Yeah.
Was it David Arquette, Mick Foley, Dolly Parton, or Clint Novak? Who wrote this question?
I like that. I like D. It could be, though. We could have wanted Clint Novak. I don't remember. But
well,
yeah,
Mick's
it's one
a
of those.
Hoosier, and I know Mike likes Dolly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like how you gave it right there at the end. Let's see what the audience went with, EB. 88% saying David Arquette. A few saying Dolly Parton. We did talk about Dolly Parton a lot. And we still
did not. No, we did not officially stalk her. Only gently stalking.
Yeah, 2% saying Clint Novak as well. Let's see what the correct answer is. It's David Arquette, of course.
It was David Arquette, and we know that he knew that we knew that he knew.
Yeah, remember we did,
and he just chose to not.
And this was so funny though because there was so much David Arquette talk that NPH heard it, and he was like, "What the hell? Why are they doing David Arquette and not me?" And then just as fate would happen. Man, we went with NPH the next year. You heard about it? Yeah.
And NPH heard all of those episodes where we were chasing down David Arquette, and NPH was jealous of the whole time. And yes, everything that we did for NPH, we first did for David Arquette.
Yeah.
And got nothing.
Yeah, nothing. We sent him a tower of treats to his stage
we
show.
Sure did.
All that stuff.
Put his face up on a jumbotron at a golf tournament.
Yes, yeah. We did lots of stuff, man. But zero. But hey, I think we ended up with the best thing we could have ever gotten with NPH. But
David Arquette, what have you done for me lately?
Exactly. So let's see what happened here. We lost some more. We're down to 21 survivors. EB.
All right.
90 people eliminated out of 111 players. So
Gene's still in. Ben is still in. Noah's still in. All right, let's keep going. Trevor from Australia is still in.
He's there too.
Dale.
He's there too. Playing in Australia. What time is it there? Is it the next day there? That's something else.
Oh, maybe that's what he's doing. He's in the future.
Yeah, I think so.
He knows all the answers already.
Excellent. All right, let's go to question number 8 here. Which park hosted the first in-park podcast episode of CoasterRadio.com? The first park to actually let us podcast within their gates. Was
Inside the park recording. This is not a meetup.
Right.
This is not any. So this is the very first time there was audio from inside of a park.
Yes.
Dorney Park, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, King's Dominion, or Six Flags Great Adventure.
This is a little bit of a trick question, by the way. I'm just going to say.
I would get it down to 2 myself, because just knowing where the podcast was recorded.
Yeah. So there we go. Time is up.
And this one I might get wrong. I'm trying to because
okay. Well, let's first see what the audience said. Let's see if the audience got along with this. So, 38% saying Dorney Park, 18% saying Busch Gardens, 23 guessing and saying King's Dominion, 21 saying Six Flags Great Adventure.
This is a savage question, Mike, because I think a lot of listeners here are going to season 2 of Coaster Radio and the theme park road trip.
Yes, because, actually, in season 1, Dorney Park was the first park that we went to, to see a ride and actually do a thing on the Midway. But in the second episode of Coaster Radio, we went to the media day for Curse of Dark Castle. It was Busch Gardens, Williamsburg in episode 2.
It was episode 2 of Coaster Radio. There is audio from inside Busch Gardens officially for Curse of Dark Castle. So this was a savage question.
Yeah, and I think we lost a lot. Oh, 5. We're down to 5.
Karen, Jack, Pac-Man, Michael, and Trevor.
Yeah, we're down to 5.
That was 5 survivors now battling it out.
Dude, that was a savage question. That knocked out.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Wow. And I knew that was going to be a hard one because people would think Dorney Park was the first time we were ever celebrating being in a park doing a show, but actually it was Busch Gardens, the first one. So, So look at this, EB. We're going to question 9 now with 5 Coaster Radio listeners vying to be the last fan standing.
Good.
Let's see what happens. Great. I'm hoping these listeners at least get to question 10 where we add some money. Because right now it's a $20.
Let's get some more money in this thing.
Let's see what we can do. Okay, question number 9. Mike Collins voices which of the following characters? Is it A, Tibor, B, Disney podcast guy, C, the Tower of Terrorist, or D, Bob the Lobster?
Michael, it is not Dutch performing artists. I tell you this right now. Okay.
If somebody's waiting to the last second, they know. This is a tough one, though. I mean, you have to really go through and see.
You should know.
Yeah, I mean, and this is difficult. You have to know the characters. You have to know who does the characters.
I think I recognize a couple of names on this list, and they ought to know.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what the audience is saying here. Oh, it's split, man. I thought it might all go. 11% saying Tibor, which, of course, you do. 23% saying Disney podcast guy, which you do.
Got it wrong.
Yep. 11% saying Bob the Lobster, which Tom from Louisville does. But the correct answer,
Tom himself just voting himself out.
Yeah, there we go. The correct answer, though, 55% saying Tower of Terrorists. That is the only one that I do. I'm like, hey, I'm the Tower of Terrorists. Don't hit me with the pepper spray. That's one of the few characters I do. Very few.
Oh, no. So what are we down to now?
Only two.
Jack and Michael are only two fans left. The last fan standing is coming down to two, Jack and Michael.
Yeah. All right. Jack and Michael. Let's see. We're getting to question number 10. If you guys get this right, if just one of you gets this right, we have a $40 cash prize for you.
$40 for the last fan standing with question number 10.
Here we go. Question number 10. What is Lightning Rodney's Twitter handle? Is it A, Coaster Rodney, B, Coaster Jokes, C, Coaster Comic, or D, Coaster Laughs?
Okay, we're getting into the tough ones here. One of these guys has got to get this right. Otherwise, it's $20 for the winner. $20 for both if they tie it out. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, there we go. You know this one, though, right, E.B.? This is actually one you wrote.
What is Lightning Rodney's Twitter handle? Lightning Rodney, of course, came about with Lightning Rod, the roller coaster at Dollywood, which got no respect.
Yep, there you go.
So I think it was listener Brian, who came up with the character of Lightning Rodney, a Rodney Dangerfield type, who would come out and make jokes. I think he started out coaster related, and then he just started complaining about his wife.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, that's what it ended up being.
Eventually.
Yeah.
So, but he actually did have a Twitter account for a while there, and he was tweeting out jokes as well.
Yeah.
Coaster Rodney, Coaster Jokes, Coaster Comic, Coaster Laughs. Let's see if either of our two last fans standing got it right.
Yeah, let's see the results. Uh-oh. One says Coaster
Looks like
Rodney.
One got it right.
One says Coaster Comic.
No, because this is everybody voting, right? So we still have all 100 plus contestants are still eligible to vote. And it looks like the Ask the Audience here is kind of split.
Yeah.
Coaster Rodney and Coaster Comic. But now we have to go and see which of our two competitors got it right.
Yeah, did Jack and Michael both get it right?
Either.
Yeah. Let's find out. Here we go. Oh, one survivor left. Michael
W. got it right with @CoasterComic. That was Lightning Rodney's Twitter handle. Michael W., you are the last fan standing with a $40 cash prize.
Congratulations. He got it right there at 10 where the $40 prize kicked in. Oh, that's amazing, man. That's really great. How about that? So
that's fantastic.
It took only 10 questions. We were thinking we might go into the 20s and up into the 30, but no, it actually took 10 questions to leave one last fan standing. Michael W., congratulations. You are Coaster Radio's last fan standing.